Aquarius, this is going to be your mid-October love reading. Hope everybody is doing well. Ooh, look at that, the star. You're losing faith in something. Looks like you're giving up. You're having some type of an awakening, judgment call here. Revelation, yep. Looks like you may just be not putting any more emotions into something as you used to. I feel like you're now looking at the future, looking at new opportunities, trying to develop something for yourself here. Okay, but it shows in some type of way you just lost complete faith with this star energy. I feel like somebody showed you over and over again. I feel like your emotions are just completely blocked. Maybe if you're closing off your feelings towards somebody because it's like feels empty. And someone may have caused you a lot of heartbreak to where you are at the star now. Well, you're not wanting to put yourself through that anymore, right? Just like, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to look more into the future. So I like that the star is coming in pretty strongly here. So let's go ahead and get the main cards. If you guys are interested in a personal reading with me, click in the description box below. So we have the Lovers, we have the Eight of Swords. Someone's in their head about you here. Someone is in their head. The Lovers is showing that there's some type of choice being presented. This can be like, it's just by how the cards are. There could be a choice because there's been so much imbalance and misalignment. A lot of betrayal are being torn between certain things here, our people. But it's a major choice about what you want to, like, where do you want to go with the situation, right? The Sun is the challenge. There's a lot of a negative more than positive from what I'm seeing. There's a lot of sadness and something that feels unrealistic. So I feel like there's a sense of feeling like disappointment with this energy of like starting to realize and having an awakening like this doesn't match the reality of what's happening. Whatever promises they made or whatever offer they're giving you. This person is thinking a lot about the past and reminiscing. They have a lot of love for you here. They do still feel that strong connection. And with the Chariot, it's about moving forward. So we're going to see what all this is about, okay? Because we do have this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So it looks like somebody here wants to balance things out with you. But it feels like you've seen a lot here to where you don't know if you can even trust this person because it doesn't match what they're saying or doing in the reality of things and like what they're saying. Okay, let's see. What is this, Lovers? What is this here? Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there's so much disappointment. You're at a place of like making some type of choice to where you're just like, there's so much imbalance. I don't see your future with you anymore. You cause too much pain, too much hurt. Yeah. Like even thinking about getting back together is just so difficult because how are we going to overcome and bring all this back? Like how are we going to do this? How am I going to trust you again after everything? The Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords here is the Queen of Pentacles. This person kind of views you. I don't know why this is not focusing. Oh, there we go. This person's feeling right now is the Queen of Pentacles. They're in their head. I feel whatever is happening with this person, they're just in their head about you a lot. Their feelings may be very self-centered, but somebody may be neglecting someone else for material reasons. But it doesn't feel like I feel like somebody here is wanting to take action towards you. But they don't know how to create a safe home or bring emotional security and safety. Yeah, too much impatience here, too much. Everything shows that everything has been out of balance. Nothing has been balanced, or yeah, because of somebody's reckless behavior, their inconsistency, their back and forth, them saying they're going to do one thing and then they do another. The Knight of Wands energy, sadly, is someone that, you know, you just don't know which road they're going to take. They are scattered. You know, it's very reckless, and they have fears of commitment, and it's a situation or a person. And look at, they're coming in as a Knight again over here. Very self-absorbed, very could be very possessive too, but at the same time runs hot and cold. So it's like you don't know what to feel with this energy. You don't know what to trust or not to trust, or what they say, because they went back on so many things before. That's that Knight of Wands. So what are you going to do? You know? Wow. Knight of Swords. Yeah, even in the past. Look at this, you guys. This is someone that's very impulsive, someone that doesn't yeah, it's like they hold on and let go. Hold on and let go. It's very empty. How are you supposed to trust someone if you're secure when they're not even secure within themselves, aren't even trusting themselves with decisions? This Knight of Swords is not someone that can be reliable right now because of their unpredictability. They act without thinking of the long term. And to say like they open up, like I don't know if they're opening up, holding on. This is a lot. Six of Cups. What are they thinking? Ten of Wands. Feels like somebody just wants to drop some things here with the Ten of Cups, Ten of Wands energy. Ten of Wands could be like, I just want to drop everything and make room for us to be happy. I just want the Ten of Cups. What's the Knight of Cups? Why is this here? See, they're not able to offer things though. Their cup is empty. They're emotionally unavailable. They're blocked emotionally. Everything is coming up a bit selfish with them, Aquarius. Everything's about like, what's going to suit me? What's going to be stable for me? What's going to make me feel secure? They're not really thinking about the security of others. Yeah, they're very up in the air with the Cups energy, which can feel like there's too many opportunities or wishful thinking going on, or fantasizes about relationships, but too overwhelmed to actually do anything about it. Two of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles. Somebody it looks like they do want to start a new beginning here and put the effort in with the full energy and start a new beginning. That's what it's looking like. They want to work with you. What's the Chariot? But there we go again. The Hermit and the Emperor. This person really has no direction. They have really no control of how things go. The Emperor is coming up in the reverse, as you can see. More of Aries energy coming through. This person feels unsatisfied. They're unhappy. They want to work things. They want to have a new beginning, but the outcome is showing their same behavior. They want control of the connection. They want control of how things work and how you think of them. The moment that things get a little difficult, because it feels like they want to come in emotionally and give this balanced, equal give and take relationship or with the situation. But the Hermit is saying, and the Chariot is saying, that it's hard to move forward because this person wants to control how things go. They want to be reckless sometimes. They want to be unbalanced. There's a reason why they're unpredictable, because they're being selfish. So that's why they want to control the dynamic of the connection, because there's certain things they want to do. So I feel like this is more about what makes them comfortable, not what makes them a partner to be equal. You know, it feels also with the Hermit, they have a lot to work on. There's no doubt that it's just like somebody can't seem to give you that love that you deserve. Their emotions are completely blocked. They feel blocked by you. But it's because the Hermit is here. You already know how somebody is, how someone's going to behave or something. Like, you already know what's going to happen. It's not like your first time with this energy. But it shows in the outcome there's a lot of isolation, a lot of loneliness and withdrawing and avoidance, even ghosting. It's like, where did you go? You said all these things, and then you say you want to work on it, you want a new beginning, but where did you go again? That's where it's showing up because of it's because of their inconsistency. That's the block. It's still here. So you guys already know. That's why I feel like you're looking out into the future and losing hope on this connection, because you're not really seeing this person that can create this solid foundation if they're going to be so inconsistent about what they want. They can't just go by emotions and go with the flow. It doesn't work that way. There needs to be some type of stability and built up security that's consistent enough for you to feel safe to build with this connection and actually open up and have that new beginning. How is that going to happen with this? Right? Jeez. Let's get some cards. I'm finally seeing my worth, yet I still feel unworthy of your love. Well, maybe you shouldn't be so inconsistent. Nobody's going to trust you if you keep making the same patterns over and over, and thinking you can talk your way out of things. I'm talking to the other person. You know what I mean? Like, please forgive me. Okay, what happens if I forgive you? You're still going to do the same thing. Have you worked on this part? Why, it's like this person just wants to drop. It's like they create these burdens or these problems. And they try to take they try to take the hard way, but they're not the hard way. They think the hard way. Right, they think the easy way is the hard way, or the hard way. I don't know. It just feels like they just want what they think does not match up from what's going on. Okay, so friends or family disapprove of this connection. Within a year or more, I feel like I'm not good enough for you. I'm starting to believe, like, people say, oh, that's a cop-out. That's a cop-out. No, some people do not feel good enough for you. That's why they go for something lower, as in someone more immature. That's why you see a lot of older people going for younger people, because they're still not growing up, type of thing. So when they say, oh, you deserve better than me, it's like, well, yeah, I do deserve better than you, because you're going to go with something else over here that, doesn't help you grow or anything like that. So that's that's for somebody. I wish you knew how grateful I am to have met you, and betrayal is on the bottom of the deck. So I can see why you're like this. Like, how are you supposed to trust somebody's word if they're going to be constant? You're just like, I'm looking out in the future, my friend. I can't be stuck in this pattern anymore. Be resilient, Spirit saying. That's who you are, okay? You're resilient. You've been through a lot and going through it. Spiritual enlightenment. The angels are trying to help you forward. And anointment, make amends here. And then we also have positive energetic shift and block chakras or energy. So there might be some things that feel blocked, but don't let yourself be used. Don't let yourself be used. You deserve love, okay? I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for you. I do hope this message... Oh, let's get you an empowered message here. Oh, to truly honor the source of your being, live from the flow of your heart. That's beautiful. Let's get another one for you. It also says, when you fully assess your inner being, you will possess all the power of infinite creator being. And bottom of the deck shows An open mind and the willingness to entertain new ideas repels stagnancy and lack of growth. I like that one. All right, you guys, if this helped in any way, please like, comment, follow, and subscribe. And I will see you guys very soon. Be careful with scammers on TikTok. God bless.